Hello Libra, welcome to your tarot reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is a timeless reading, which means whenever you happen to be watching this reading was meant to find you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. Remember that the most important part of any tarot reading, Libra, is you. And look at that Two of Cups. That is beauty. That is love right there. That is nothing but love right there. We're going to do our Dove and Serpent spread. Wow. Wow. This has got to be probably the best. This has got to be the best configuration of this energy. Just look at the colors here. Look at these just warm, inviting, like blues and greens and the yellows. And this is really probably the most beautiful spread ever. And we've got this Empress, we've got the love, we've got so much of this water energy, this major arcana energy. I'm going to say my usual thing, but I don't think you really need it. But if you have anything that you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, let me know in the comments. I think this is all the positive energy that you might need, though. I think this is an abundance of positivity. We're going to finish it up, though, with our Path of the Serpent. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is something else. Let's do a mystery card real quick. We're going to use Rider-Waite-Smith. I can't wait to get into this. This is a card that we're going to set aside. We're not going to look at this until the very end. And the frog will keep that card from going anywhere. And hopefully at the end that will tie everything together and give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. Okay, but I don't think we're going to want this one to end. We've got major. We've got air, we've got some water and water, we've got some fire, some earth, some more water. Really balanced, really emphasizing this water, this love, this support, this nurturing, this healing, right? Maybe you're going through a real healing right now. I think this Two of Cups is telling me all I need to know about you. You're someone that is full of love and life. I think that you connect with people on a level that is just really unique, really spectacular. It's like you have this ability to really see inside people's hearts and connect with them. You have an intense compassion about you. You've got a real love for things, a real love for people, real love for the world, for yourself. I think that you have this wellspring of love. Now, this isn't an Ace of Cups. You may be thinking, well, an Ace of Cups would be better, right? No. No, the Ace of Cups is not better. Not necessarily. The Ace of Cups is just the seed. It's just the potential. It's still kind of nothing. It's not there yet. It's everything, but in a nothing form. This Two of Cups is the best card. The Two of Cups, in my opinion, is the best water energy. Right? Because this is now, it's out in the world. It's not just in potential form. It's not inside. It's not still contained, under the, what is it called when they put the thing over the food? A cloche or something? Is that what it's called? It's not still contained. Now it's been let out into the world, right? We've revealed all of this energy. Now this is all around you. This beauty and love and joy, this understanding, this respect kind of thing. Mutual affection, mutual love, and almost a cherishing of each other, You and the world, right? You and, well, maybe whoever this Prince of Cups is, maybe a water sign person in your life, okay? I wonder if this is maybe a Scorpio person. I think maybe a water sign person in general, if we're going to get that specific. But In a even more general sense, this is someone I think that you have this kind of water connection with. Could be a friend, family member, could be a lover, could be a spouse. It could be a pet, a plant, it could be anything or anyone, really. But we'll maybe go literal and say, okay, this is another person in your life. Someone to whom you are intensely devoted and who is intensely devoted to you. I feel like you've got such this Two of Cups energy that it's an unbreakable bond. It just could be your best friend, right? It could be a family member, a relative, could be mom or dad, it could be grandma, grandpa, cousin, sister, brother, whatever. Whoever it is. They are kind of the focus of a lot of your love energy right now. A lot of this healing energy. The Two of Cups is intensely healing. It's healing energetically with this love, with this tenderness and care. This really is the best kind of energy right now. The best water energy I've seen. And it's interesting that it's sort of contrasted on the path of the serpent with, we have these different colors over here. We've got more of these bright, fiery kind of colors. Even with the Ten of Cups, it's kind of a bright, the reds and oranges and yellows. And this is more of the healing water. We need a lot of this water right now to really nourish the earth and grow this relationship, grow this life, right? So this is kind of this is what we need. This is the nourishment and the healing. This is the growth that comes from that. This is really amazing. I don't even know what to say. I need to work on my vocabulary because I can't just keep saying amazing, But it is something tremendously special. I don't know where to even go. Maybe the Ace of Swords here. What's behind you? I think that this was the two of you, so at some point in the past, made a promise to each other. This could be marriage vows, or could just be like a pinky promise, or whatever it is. Maybe it's even an unspoken promise or vow. But I feel like this is the intense commitment that the two of you made a pact. We'll always be together. We'll always support each other, or this could be a common cause, a belief, an ideal, right? Some maybe a social thing, or just some kind of a religious belief, or whatever it is. But the two of you are almost of one mind about something, right? So there's this sense of a promise, a pact, some kind of, a spiritual agreement, It's a real bond. It's a real bond, not just on the water level with the two, right? Because the two is showing an active exchange of this love energy, right? I think the two of you are just maybe you're always together. Maybe you do everything with this person. Or everything that you do is kind of considered in relation to that person. Okay, and we'll get to that in a second. But with the Ace of Swords, I said that the aces were everything but in a nothing form, right? So this is that promise, that agreement that says no matter what happens, we're going to be united. We're going to be bound together spiritually, right? So this is still kind of that nothingness. It's nothing. This is setting up the expectation that in the future, when all of the world happens, when all of life takes place, we're still going to have this bond. It's still going to be, there's still going to be that connection. And I feel like that is the promise. The two of you came together in this, one mind, It's both hands are gripping this same Ace of Swords. And this, I think, was very significant for you, this moment, if it was a marriage vow or just some kind of a promise or a spiritual agreement, something like that. And I want to emphasize that I think that it is maybe a Scorpio, maybe a water sign generally. Maybe this is the person with whom you feel the most resonance with on this water level, right? This is the person that really is kind of like you're cut from the same cloth, you know? They really have a similar way of expressing themselves, of what am I trying to say? Of not exuding, but of expressing and releasing and kind of demonstrating or displaying this respect, this love, this affection, you know, love language kind of thing. But I don't want to restrict it just to romance, because I think that this could be a really deep family bond, even a friendship bond that, you know, feels like family. And of course, we're not excluding the possibility that this is a non-physical consciousness, non-physical intelligence. Could be a spirit, could be a guardian angel, a spirit guide, could be God, goddess, deity. Anything like this. This could be your will, this could be your guardian angel, you know. But whatever or whomever this person is, there's a real resonance. And I think you see a lot of yourself reflected in the energy that they put forth really blends and connects with your energy, right? And I'm kind of at a loss for words here, to be honest with you. We're going to continue on that line with this priestess energy. This is down beneath the surface. There is this spiritual, psychic even bond between the two of you. And this kind of leads me to think that maybe this is more of a relationship with God, relationship with goddess, deity, with the universal mind, or with guardian angel, spirit guide, something like that. It could be. Because there is this, this unspoken communication or awareness of things. There is kind of a psychic bond here. Okay? And I think that it's underneath everything. So I think this is kind of the foundation of this. Maybe the two of you are, you know, what do they call them? Karmics or twin flames or even soulmates or something like that. Because there is this underlying spiritual psychic bond between the two of you. You may even have experienced moments where you kind of know what the other person is thinking, even from miles away. You know? Now you call each other at the same time, well, then you both get the busy signal or whatever. I don't know if it still works that way. I think I just dated myself. Finishing each other's sentences, kind of knowing what the other person is feeling, but you know, before they express it, right? Because they are exuding, I don't know, I can't think of a better word. They are exuding this aura, right? This water energy that you can pick up on. It's a subtle psychic awareness. It's not, you don't have to wait for them to tell you how they feel. You know. You can sense it, you can feel it, you know. You both have that kind of sensitivity to each other's energies, moods, the aura. Okay. And I think that this person, here's the Hanged Man, I think this person is someone for whom you're willing to just about do anything. And I think they're just about willing to do anything for you. This is putting ourselves in a uncomfortable position for someone else's benefit. A sacrifice that I will make so that you don't have to, or so that you can have more, or to offer you a different opportunity, I will withdraw from this, you know, situation, whatever it is. It's giving someone else the abundance of food that's in front of us, you know. Not necessarily giving someone the shirt off our back, though I feel like you're that kind of person too. With all of this water energy, I feel like you really are someone who wants to alleviate someone else's suffering, right? You don't want to see anyone suffering or in misery. You want to lift everyone up. You want to help everyone. But what I'm trying to get at here is that you're not going to cause harm to yourself for the sake of someone else, right? And especially this person. I don't think this person would let you. I think this is more sharing kind of, right? If I have more than you, I'm going to give you from myself so that we are the same. Right? Does that make sense? I might be getting a little off track here, and I apologize for that. But this is really, I am literally kind of speechless about it. This energy is really, really terrific. But I feel like it's that kind of a healing energy, right? We're not going to heal someone else and then we're sick. It's not that. It's not that kind of energy. This is so much of this healing water within you that you can heal someone else and both of you can be well, right? That's the difference that I'm trying to get at. Because then if they're well and you're sick, well, then they're going to do the same thing and then they'll be sick and it'll just keep going, right? That doesn't make sense. That's not going to work. So we all need to be well, right? And I think that this is kind of the idea behind this Hanged Man and this Two of Cups. You're willing to do just about anything for this person, and they're willing to do just about anything for you. So together, that creates this kind of harmony where the both of you are going to be rising together, The both of you are going to be achieving this health and wellness, this love energy. Also, this physical success and maybe financial stuff, maybe something to do with a domestic situation, the home, maybe a business or something, but I feel like the two of you are working on stuff together. In the future, we've got this Empress energy. All right? I shouldn't say future. This is a timeless reading, so it's not really linear here. The future card, this is kind of the way forward, I guess, right? This could be in the future for you from now, or could be in the past even, right? Just depends on when you're watching this video. But the way forward is through this joint production, right? This is the Empress. This is abundance. This is producing, growing. This is a garden that is bearing fruit. So I think the two of you are working on things together. You're either building a home, building a business. Maybe it's literally a garden. You're working on maybe a collaboration, music, art, something. With all of this love, water, all of this healing energy, I think the two of you are really producing something fantastic, producing something that either one of you could probably have done on your own, and it would have been good. But together, it's transcendent. Together, it's astronomical, Libra, we've been having really good readings together lately. And this, I think, is one of the best, if not the best. Because I don't know what you're working on, but I can see you're putting something together. And it's going to be really creative and really satisfying, really lucrative. And it's all because of this. Now, again, this doesn't have to be a literal person, right? Maybe you are just kind of a solo operator. But you have this relationship with someone or something that has this kind of really intense healing vibe to it, this really productive, creative. It's like when you and this person or thing come together, there's just such magic that happens, such just wonderful creative energy, and it feels like a collaborative, it just feels like a magical operation, It feels something, that it's something very transcendent. But transcendent also translating to intensely successful and productive on the earth plane, on the physical plane. The first thing we have is the Four of Wands. This is general energy. I think that this is you taking all of this path of the dove, wonderful, loving, healing, nurturing water energy, and using it in this kind of inspiring, creative way, giving it form, right? It's almost like all of this path of the dove, mostly water kind of energy, really sparks this flame, this creative fire now. And we're putting that into a structure, a form, putting it on paper, putting it on canvas, we're taking the fire and we're building a fire pit around it to contain it for now, so we can enjoy it. Other people can enjoy it. We can experience. We're giving it life. You know, fire exists all around us, but it's not really alive in our relative sense of the word until we give it a place to live. We give it a piece of wood to live on, right? We build a little ring around it so it can't like run away from us. And that's that creative spiritual fire. That's your confidence. That is that spark of creation in you that becomes such a beautiful campfire that everybody wants to come get warm by the fire, you know? Everybody wants to experience it. So whatever you're working on really has this kind of creativity behind it, this creative fire. But we know that we have to be cautious and we have to take it slow and we have to be meticulous. We have to really use this energy in the right way. You know, here's the 8 of discs. So we're giving form to that creative fire, and in order for this form to really do what we intend, to have the results that we want, to have our efforts turn into success. My right ear just started ringing. Anyway, to have all of our efforts manifest, right, and grow and blossom and bear fruit, we have to do things in an organized way, right? We have to be smart. We have to be practical, right? And so maybe one of you is more of the fire, one of you is kind of more of the earth or the water, right? There's just this kind of combination of forces that really transcend what either of you could probably do individually. It's now so much greater than that because you have everything that you need now. Like all of the elements are in perfect alignment for this manifestation. So you're working on something, and I think you know that it maybe is a little slow. It needs to be dealt with in a very organized and cautious way. Can't be rushed, right? Can't be rushed. And I think that you have everything around you. This card's in the position of your environment. I think you have everything around you that you need to create whatever this is. This business, this relationship, maybe it's a family, whatever. You have everything that you need. This is you having access to all of the color paints that you need, right? Everything is at your disposal to use. You just have to select carefully what you want to use and how much of it you want to use. Okay? So this is your environment providing for you. Providing food and water and shelter, nourishment, sunlight, the finances, the abundance, the resources, right? But sunlight. That's the next card, sun card. I think that this is the full expression of who you are. The sun to me always represents the freedom that we experience when we are just in the zone, man. When we're just, we're so in this kind of harmony with ourselves and with the world around us. It's like we are this star that's just traveling through the universe in this perfect kind of orbit, or whatever a star orbits. I don't know if it orbits the black hole at the center of the galaxy, maybe. But this is just knowing that everything is in sync, right? The whole system around you and within you, everything is as perfect could be, right here, right now, on this plane, in a relative way, of course. And this is you feeling like you can accomplish anything, feeling like you are never going to run out of creativity. You're never going to run out of good ideas. It's the freedom that you can experience knowing that you can be who you are, that you can express yourself, that the universe wants you to shine your light, right? And you don't really care where it goes or who is witnessing this light. This is you kind of at the center of the universe, center stage in the limelight, and you don't even notice everybody looking at you. You know, you're shining so brightly that you're kind of even blinding yourself, you know. So this is a real success. This is not just a physical, financial success, which I think that's part of it too. But this is the real feeling of being just a full expression of yourself. You know, you're not holding anything back. You're not holding anything back. And what that leads to, of course, is a Ten of Cups, complete and utter state of satisfaction and fulfillment. All of this water energy that we see here on the path of the dove is manifesting, right? Is a real tangible thing in your life. Everything is good, right? Everything is more than good. And this is what we work toward. This is the state of perfection that we want. But do we really want to get there? Do we want to arrive at this state of absolute perfection and satisfaction? Well, maybe we do, maybe we don't. You know, maybe this has been a long process and we're ready to just be finally at our destination where we can relax. Or maybe we really love the journey. Maybe we really love the work, the creativity, the manifesting. We want to get pretty close to the 10, so where we're comfortable. We feel good. Everybody around us feels good. But we don't want to get to the point where we stop, right? The 10 of Cups is kind of full stop. So maybe we just back it off a little bit. Maybe we want a 9 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is the ideal that we're working toward. Yes, we want the 10 of Cups. But we know we're not ever going to exactly get there. We'll get really, 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 really close, but it's always not quite. And that, I think, is the sweet spot. Now, that could just be my personal opinion, but I think that's the sweet spot. We're going to do the mystery card now and see how this could possibly get any better. Thank you, Frog, for your assistance today. What could make this any better than it is? I don't know. If we see a repeat of any of these cards, that's going to be pretty special. A 6 of anything or a 9 of Cups would be nice, too. No, we see some fire energy, major arcana, judgment. This is rebirth, reawakening. This is the baptism by fire. This is the trumpet sounding that calls you to your future, that wakes you up for your potential. So I think that right now, this time in your life is a really big deal, right? I think this card is the moment between the Empress and the 4 of Wands. It's a card that should sit right there. And because this is the doorway. This is you waking up to all of this creative potential, this not potential even, but this manifestation of your will, of your future, of your success, right? Everything that you want to do with your life, who you want to be, what you want to achieve. This is the trumpet sounding that is leading you through this doorway, that's waking you up to this possibility. And it's the transition from all of this wonderful love, path of the dove, water energy over here, this healing, loving state of things, the functioning, the dynamic between all of this energy, and what you're going to use it for, how you're going to create your life with that. We have to go through this doorway. So this is the moment. This is the defining moment for you. This is awesome. This is really, really wonderful. I'm so happy that we have been having such positive readings for Libra lately. It really does make me feel good about this. We're going to do an extended before my voice completely quits on me. You can click on the link right there to have access to all of the extended readings. This was your timeless reading. Whenever you happen to be watching this reading was meant for you right now. So thank you very much for being here, and thank you for letting me read for you.